Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Marcus and today we're playing more Hearts of Iron 4. So, let's get started. Okay, so we're back here at the Germany campaign here. 6th of July 1941, which is apparently the time where we were able to defeat the Allies. And the reason I can join this is because I now have the, what is it called? It's there somewhere, I think. By Blood Alone, yeah, the By Blood Alone DLC, which does a couple cool things. Just go and do this. I don't really care. The thing I care about is actually capitulating them. That basically allows us to take enemy nations' navies, and that's actually what we're going to do now. We're just going to basically take a look and see how strong will Germany become if we take, or when we capitulate the Allies, if we take all of their navies. I'm not going to worry about land this time, so we'll just have it. So, Dutch is in this, only has screen ships. British Malaya only screen ships. New Zealand as well as Canada apparently. Australia has 2 early cruisers. Okay. Greece has a coastal defense ship, whatever that is. France has, of course, a bit more stuff. So, early heavies, that's a battleship, battleship, battleship. I think some of these are converted battleship. Oh, that's a carrier, I think, actually. I think also some of these are heavy cruisers, or battle cruisers, and maybe heavy cruisers too. Okay. And last of the UK, which of course has most stuff. Apparently we can't select all, but yeah, so there's going to be, of course, converted battleships. That's a carrier, that's a carrier, carrier. That's a battleship, I think. And just a bunch of other stuff. There are going to be Ark Royal Center carrier. Yeah, so let's actually use that. Let's submit those demands, and we'll just select the other ones remaining. Because this, of course, basically sort of means that with this strategy, Germany can suddenly get a very significant navy. I'm just going to confirm next to this. There's not really any point of doing anything else. So, we didn't take that much stuff, but of course we took all the stuff. So, firstly, what did they do? Right, yeah, so Italy took an exactly very significant amount of stuff. They also kept just an absolute horrendous amount of puppets. Apparently some nations are free. Yeah, you're part of Axis now again. So, right, with mostly charge. Right, yeah, they cleared after that. Wow, this is actually... yeah, so apparently the AI seems to be quite that bad. But how much of a fleet did we just get? Well, first we had 527 ships. I'm pretty sure that's not what we exactly started with. So let's take a look at Navy, and I guess we'll just... okay. Yeah, this is the actual... okay, this is the fleet we started with. Which means... basically everything else here is what we just got. So that's a total of 930 ships, presumably speaking. Yeah. So that's a casual 8 carriers, 18 battleships and 3 battle cruisers, 29 heavy cruisers, 38 light cruisers, 237 destroyers and 57 subs. Wow. So with our current Japan game, spoilers, actually, I'm gonna have to figure out how to release these episodes. That's, of course, I mean, that's enough to do 2 carrier fleets. I guess we may as well just actually, yeah, let's just do this and let's just take out the subs, I guess. Yeah. So with our current Japan game, that's of course, yeah, this is enough to do 2 carrier fleets with 8 carriers, 4 battle cruisers, and 4 battleships, which means we have another 16 battleships, which we can divvy up to 4 battleship fleets, requiring 16 heavy cruisers, and we'll still have another like 15 heavy cruisers, and we have probably most likely enough light cruisers and destroyers to do that. So this would give us pretty much overnight, more or less speaking, like naval supremacy over at least like the Atlantic. Yeah. Now, if we have carrier planes, of course, that's another thing, and actually I can see we probably don't. Unless you actually... Oh, you do. Oh wow. Are these actually ours, I wonder? IV carrier fighter. This seems French. Okay, so we do actually, at the very least, seems to either get them or... Yeah, either just actually get the planes that was on those ships, which is pretty awesome, or we get to, or we had some of which directly. I guess we kind of... Yeah, we don't really have any, like, you know, planes to actually reinforce it, but like we don't need a lot. I mean, like a couple hundred is gonna be fine. And of course, this stage of the game, I'm pretty sure we could probably deal with that. Yeah, most likely. 30 dockyards, so I can't quite remember how much we ended with. Let's just save this. Navy for fun. What's space left? Okay, need to purge that apparently. So that would be like around here, I guess. How much did we actually take in terms of naval dockyards? Hope this is not offshore Soviet Union. It's good, it's not. I guess we... Oh, it didn't say North. Yeah, cool. So we have... okay, we only have 76 naval dockyards, but I mean, like, that's still enough to do, like... couple carriers, couple battleships... stuff like that. Yeah, so in fact we would actually, without that, been able to actually supply or support that. And the Soviet Union would also of course have some ships, not necessarily like major ones, but they would at least have some ships. And then of course the US would still have a pretty significant fleet, I would say. So looking at the fleets there. So 3 battleships. That's, I mean, that is like another battleship fleet after all. 3 heavy carrier or heavy cruisers, a bunch of subs, and a bunch more destroyers, which of course meant that, you know, screens wouldn't be a problem. Plus, we have destroyers well for actual raiding. And the US still probably has a pretty major fleet. Yeah, 10 carriers, 17 battleships, 18 heavy cruisers. This is a pretty significant fleet. Like if we took that again, like also, that would be a ridiculous fleet. We would have what, 18 carriers at that point, and I suppose in a sense we even actually annexed Japan even. So if we took that as well, that's another 4 carriers and, you know, 5. So. Yeah, this would have been... What's their production like? They have another carrier hull. They're making 2 more carriers, actually. So by that time, they actually... I'm not quite sure if they would... No, they wouldn't finish, but... What does the US have? You only have 49 dockyards. You have another 2 free carriers being produced. 4 carriers in the queue. Wow, okay. I can see like the problems, like that's a sub. This carrier will, well, yeah. I guess they are actually signed. Okay. The trains, yeah. That's fuel. 100 trains. Should lacking everything. You have plans like the Canada? Interesting. What does he do now? How bad is this stuff? That's artillery. Okay, mechanized right now. Medium self-propelled artillery. Convoys up here. Carrier fighter, fighters, carrier CAS. Yeah. And there's some navies. I'm gonna say they probably are quite bad at actually, yeah. Some things. They have cruiser things. I'm not quite sure if that's like actually a good thing or anything. That is of course technically actually supported well enough. That's not a bad fleet actually. Is that precisely what I need? That's about. Should we do too much though? 64229. That's also not a bad one. So they are actually technically speaking able to do good things. Yeah, okay. It's just not to see basically. Sure that the is able to do some things. That's good. 32122. Okay. Anyways, I hope you liked this special episode. I just wanted to figure out what happens if the German, or if we actually were able to annex all of the Allies' fleets after the Second World War. We'll of course struggle taking territory, but I'm not sure if that's too bad. We'll see. So yeah. Anyways, if you liked it, please leave a like. And as always, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and goodbye.